What's up? It's Busta. So I'm trying to hurry up and get a freaking video out here before I gotta go pick up the kids again. So anyway, real quick, I ended up going through my minor spreadsheet like I said I was going to. So it is so much better. I put notes in here as to what you need to do. You can add money throughout your investment. Typically, we all do that, right? We start with something and we want to add maybe something in the future. So it's great because you can do that in the spreadsheet while still going ahead and calculating everything out. And it's not weird, because if you add in the middle, sometimes it doesn't do it right. Anyway, I also added a minor reward, which is not necessarily always the same all the time, depending on how you compound, and your actual reward. And I put definitions in here as to, what an actual reward is, because the actual crypto that you're getting can vary from 0 to 8%. So sometimes, even though if you're getting the minor reward, which is whatever minor it is, either beans or whatever it might be, seeds, dogs, I don't care. Your actual reward in the actual crypto that you're getting, either it's BUSD, BNB, AVAX, that could change depending on the TVL of the contract and your eating or habits of compounding versus taking profits. So anyway, I tried to put some definitions in here too to make it easier for what I understand it to be. So you have your minor reward, you have your actual reward, you have timestamps as to when you actually, typically people only do this 3 to 4 times a day if they do that. So I put 3 times in here so you can timestamp your times in here when you actually took the actual compound or you hydrated. Obviously, if you actually take profits, you just don't put anything in here, right? So I didn't set up a sheet for that. Maybe I could in the future, but in general, this is just basically every single time you compound. And then over here, you take a TVL. So I'm using BUSD here. So for example, I was going to use this for my BUSD crops farmer. So everything, I put it in here so that sometimes if it's BNB, it's going to say like 3,000, right? But what does 3,000 mean, right? So you would just update the value here. If it's BNB, you put 425. You get it right. So the TVL on these columns will update for what the TVL is. So what I'm saying is I had tried to make this so you can use it for anything. I know BUSD is 1-to-1, right? But I know that it's not always BUSD. Sometimes it's AVAX. Sometimes it's BNB or whatever. So you take, your compound. You take a TVL number. If you want to track this, if you don't have to use this, you don't have to use V through Alpha Bravo. So, sorry, that's my boy in the back. So it also tracked the TVL percentage plus or minus. And the way I did this is because who really cares what it is in the middle of the day, right? What I really care about is, what was it in the beginning of the day versus what was it at the end of the day. I mean, if you feel like, you want to change that, you can just, it's a simple, I'm just taking the two numbers, right? I'm saying they went 20% up from 700,000 to 870,000. So TVL is up 20% on the day. You can do day versus day. I didn't do it that way. I just did it for the day. So you would know at the end of the day, we're down 24% because it was 865 versus 700,000 at the end of the day. So those are things, the way I would look at it. I also put some notes in here too. If this is, use your own risk, not financial advice, grayed out sales, you don't have to do anything. You can also add your protocol variables, which is really cool, right? So if some of these dailies are only 7%, is what they say in the actual contract, right? Or in a white paper. Some of these are 13% or 12%. So you can change it. The initial tax. So basically what ends up happening, this initial tax at 10%, this is going to take away from your amount invested, right? So your amount invested is $599, but essentially your net amount invested is only $539, right? So I take that into account as well. Then at the bottom, if you continue to add, like I said, it's my boy, more money along the way. I did this for 1 year. You can shorten it if you want to. I just did it for 1 year. At the bottom here, you'll have a total amount that you invested, and then the net amount in which actually got invested into the protocol. So I'm hoping this is helpful. Like I said, if this is something that you like and you're grateful, please, man, consider just using one of my referral links for anything that I'm into. Obviously, I don't shill stuff. I'm into everything that I'm telling you about. If I was going to put my money in anything right now, like I said, my diamond team, it would be Drip. Drip is at a great price right now. I would get into BSD Crops Farmer. There's a B&B Crops Farmer coming out tomorrow, which I'm not going to get into. I have so many B&B things right now. But I did put another $500 into BSD Crops Farmer. I'll show you that here. This thing is, I'm telling you, this thing is growing. I'll show you my performance chart in a second. So this was $5.99 before. I put another $425 in. And it got me more farmers. So that's one thing right now. For whatever reason, when I first got in, I got 2,500 farmers for like $600. And now I got 2,800 farmers for $425. So I don't know what it is. You should, if you're thinking about getting it, it's a good time to get in. And please think about using my referral link. If you're thinking about getting in, it'd be awesome. But not financial advice. I'm just saying this is the best one that I'm in right now, and it's performing, and I just put more money in. So if you look here, real quick, last thing I'll say, Crops Farmer. Sorry if it sounds like I'm rushing. I gotta go pick up the kids. 2.3%. It's growing. It's growing. I'm telling you, this has been the best thing. I've been in here since so April 23rd. It's been around since the 19th. And my diamond team, man, you can't go wrong with my diamond team. The last thing I'm going to say is Drip. Man, if you're not in Drip, it's something you should think about. It is at a great attractive price right now, and something you think about if looking for something, just set and forget it. All right, everyone, have a good rest of your day. Have a good dinner, whatever it is. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.